So this is a recurrent thing that I've been trying to figure out, and it's how to distinguish between Douglas fir, western hemlock, and Sitka spruce. The cones are different. I've seen a lot of Doug fir cones, and they kind of have a little feathery look to them, and it's ellipsoid. Western hemlock, the needles don't look as sharp as Doug fir or Sitka spruce. And the cones have big scales for the size. And Sitka spruce has small scales and more kind of spherical, or well, still ellipsoid. So we're gonna try to find these three. Western red cedar is easy. Short pine, I've never seen that before, but that looks very different than the others. Same thing with alder. Alder is very different. We're gonna try to find these. Here.
That's alder.
Where? Huh?
Right here. This is alder.
Oh yeah, there's an alder tree. You can see some leaves there. There's a western red cedar coming from over here, and huckleberry. Yeah, we're gonna keep looking. We are in the Pacific Rim National Park, Canada. It's nice that Canadian national parks allow doggy friends to come visit too.
Yes. Yeah.
This is on the coast, so there's a lot of moisture. There's a lot of fog that's carrying moisture. It's collected in the branches and then it drips down. Like the last 2 nights we've been camping here, fog has come through, and then the condensation collects on the branches and then drips down on the tent. Oh, here's a tree. Let's see, what do we got here? We've got it's not, this is not Doug fir. I don't see any cones.
It's got berries.
Oh, it's got berries? Really?
If you look over here, look up top. There are berries.
Okay, I have no idea what that is. Okay, well, maybe we'll find a specimen with branches that are lower. Okay, we got a small tree, so the branches are closer to the ground. You can see here the needles kind of go side to side, and they're kind of rounded. They're not pointy. And on the other side, there's 2 lines of the stomata for it to breathe. Very, very clear. I think this is a hemlock, but I'll have to confirm that. There's no cones on this one, so it's kind of hard to use that chart that we saw on the sign. Seeing if there's any cones that have fallen to the ground. Yeah, I think that's western hemlock, because it's not Doug fir, and then the only other one it could be is Sitka. But Sitka has pointy leaves, so I think it's safe to say that that is western hemlock. Cool. I think hemlock has edible cork. You can use it as pound it into a flour. can do it.
Yeah.
You can do it. Up. Oh, good girl. I've talked about symbiosis between fungi and trees, and this placard here talks about how small mammals also are part of that symbiosis, because small mammals eat the fruiting bodies, the mushrooms, and deposit the undigested spores on log runways, and then the spores produce masses of tiny threads. That's mycelium. That's the actual body of the fungus, and the mycelium wrap around the roots of the conifer seedlings, helping them absorb nutrients while receiving sugar in return. So that's a good example that everything works together in nature. It's not all creatures out for themselves. Fungi help the trees. They get sugar in return, and then the trees get a bunch of different nutrients. And then the mice and rodents, they're also part of this. They get well, to eat mushrooms, and then they move the spores to where they need to be so that they can work together with the conifer seeds. That's pretty cool. The web of life, a symbiosis. This is really pretty. This is a rainforest we're in. You can see a bunch of moss. It's cloudy and foggy. It's interesting. I've never been on something like this where there's just a bunch of walkways, like where you don't actually get to step on the ground. They're actually preserving the ground by having these elevated walkways. There's a lot of familiar plants to Washington, like this salal. You can eat the berries. They taste pretty good. We don't have this kind of fern. Well, at least I haven't seen it. It's called deer fern. I saw it on one of the signs. We have this thing. I think they call it false lily. I think I heard someone else call it wild ginger. But we have that, but we don't have the ferns, and we do have western hemlock, but I haven't seen it much. Of course, there's huckleberries. We have huckleberries too. Really pretty. You can see cloud up above us. There's hardly any wind, so it's foggy. Kind of adds to the mystery of the place and the magical aspect of being in the forest. Check out how big this tree is. This is what most trees were like before we cut them all down, and then they grew back. But like, look at this. It's huge. Whoa. Oh, can you imagine a forest filled with trees like that? Here's another really big one. Magnificent. Wow. I mean, this is me for scale. I'm still 2 arms lengths away. There's a squirrel running up that tree. What a pretty place. It's a little treacherous with the stairs, so if you're prone to tripping, it's probably not a good place to come. But it's very pretty. It's so quiet too. Underneath the soil here, there's, well, in the soil, it's a bunch of plant matter that's fallen down. But it said here that the soil is acidic and heavy rains carry nutrients deep beyond the reach of many plant roots. So what eats them? These weird things. Springtail columbole or columbole. Protorans. Look at those weird arms. This is the same thing as this one apparently. They look different than that. Mites. I guess these are just smaller versions of this. They have many legs. Those must be baby ones. And then worms. So they eat the fungi and decomposing plant matter. And then those insects and worms are eaten by bigger animals. Part of the web of life here in this rainforest. I'm kind of glad that I don't know, I've never seen those protorans before. They look kind of scary. I wonder if I'd be able to see them with my own eyes. I mean, they got to be down here in this mud. But they're probably pretty small. What'd you find over there? Oh, some berries?
Yeah.
Off of the... Is that a false lily?
Oh.
Or the wild ginger? Oh wow, those berries are really cool looking.
Yeah.
They're like speckled.
Mm-hmm. And green.
Green and purple. Green with purple speckles.
Mm-hmm.
They look scrumptious. They look like a candy.
Yeah.
Here's some salal berries. They taste like blueberry pie with cinnamon. It tastes pretty good. It smells really good here. It's just like a calming smell, and it's really quiet. This is like forest bathing. This is what I think of when I think of forest bathing.
You want me to help you?
Doobie, are you tired of? You're tired of walking? You want me to carry you?
I can carry you.
You want me to carry you? Okay.
Carry you.
No, I'll carry you.
Can
Well, Doobie is being carried by my wife. Doobie's throwing in the towel, but she's still enjoying the smells of the forest, and so am I. You know, you don't have to go to a rainforest to go forest bathing. Any forest. That's a healthy forest. Hope that you can find one near you. Well, this is it for this video of walking through a rainforest on Vancouver Island. Bye.